Hello, this is Jeff, and I just want to share with you today uh, a little bit about how you can use cash value life insurance to help with your real estate investment, whether you're using a LLC, a trust, or if you're doing it on your own. And this is something that a lot of real estate investors use to help buy more properties and to help safeguard the properties that they do have. So if something happens to them, they will be paid for. And the money can either go directly to the LLC or to your partner in crime or your honey. And let's just dive right in. I want to share my screen with you and share a presentation so that you will understand a little bit more about it. Let me get this set up here. Let's see here. Now, I know you're probably wondering if people use this very often. Yeah, people do use it very often. Some people use it to buy 100-unit apartment complexes, depending on how much they have in their portfolio or uh, in their life insurance policy. Okay. Now, can you? I see that it is sharing the screen, and as you can see, it's cash value life insurance for real estate investors. You can use it, like I say, for investing in houses, complexes, duplexes, Airbnb, commercial properties. And here's a list of the states that I'm currently working with real estate investors in. And I will be building, so I'll be adding more states later on. Now, this is a copy of my Tennessee license and my Kentucky license. Those were the first two that I got. I will be, like I say, getting more. This is a picture of me and my three children. My wife had brain cancer, and that was uh, all of the kids and I. That's after I had the motorcycle wreck. Accidents have a way of creeping up on you and you don't realize it. That's why it's so good to have a lot of different types of life insurance because you never know. All right, now this is I'm not here just to sell you some type of life insurance. What I'm here is, I'm here. You're the most important person here, and I work for you and your LLC. I'm here to help you, not to sell you the first thing that pops up in my mind. I'm your advocate, all right? And I designed the policies to where you can use them and use the cash value to help invest in real estate. It's designed so you have the most cash value in it. Depending on how much you put in, you can put in 100,000, 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, whatever you want to put in. You can put that in every year. You can put it, I set it up however you want. And you can start using it many times the first year you put it in, depending on how much you put in. If you watch some of my videos that I've done on YouTube, I set one up where I put a policy and put a lump sum in on my son and used it to pay off my Lexus, or used it to pay off my Lexus. And I also had a life insurance policy on him. Now, like I say, each policy is different. It depends on how much money you have, to put in as a lump sum, what all you want to do with it. And if you, whatever you want, I can adjust the policy built to your satisfaction, built the way you want it. I will show you some numbers later, and each here I help you get the policy that fits your LLC or your trust, and it becomes an asset. It becomes an asset. You can actually have it as an asset for your LLC. You can use it for collateral uh, for our bank, so that instead of taking the money when you put the cash value in, or you put the money into the cash value, you don't have to take it out. You can leave it in there and it grows. It grows while it's in there. Plus, you can use that cash value as collateral for a bank so that they will loan you more money to be able to buy more houses. And then if something happens, you've got that life insurance policy along with that. Oh, well, that's not working. Okay. Well, like I say, I work with about real estate agents in 7 different states, and I'm growing. And you can call me, or you may get my assistant to help with the process. It takes about uh, 3 different phone calls or virtual meetings, depending on how extensive your program is and what all you want to do with it and how we get it set up. Now, I go over the coverage that you already have, and then I put something together so you have a comprehensive plan to protect your LLC, so that if something happens, it will automatically have more money in there. Now, what I do is I help you navigate down to the absolute best options to protect your assets. And that way you don't lose. And if you want, I can talk to your CPA to work for the best ideas if you want. But most investors, they just go for it when they see all the different advantages. Okay. And as your advocate, my main task is to make sure we get something in place to protect your LLC real estate. I help get you qualified. It takes about 7 days sometimes. And I also educate you then so you can choose whether you would like to move forward to the next step, or if you just want to say, okay, I'm not ready for this option yet, and that's fine. Would that help you just to be able to, see some information? Now, your part here is to guide me in a way so that we can pick the option that best fits your desired outcome. Okay. And I work with about 20 different carriers. Some of them have been in business for 175 years, some of them 140 years. So they've got the longevity. Now, this is a picture or a graph about the company that I'm kind of working with or working under. Now, you'll see in 2021 that we did over $205 million worth of helping people. And then a real snapshot here is we've worked with 373,000 families with a total of 30 billion in face amount. And now, how can you use this cash value for your real estate investing? One, I've said you can borrow from the cash value for your down payment. You can use the cash value as collateral for a down payment. You can use a HELOC for one lump sum, then for buying real estate. And you can use it for flipping real estate if that's what you are doing. You can use it to pay off your real estate early with the HELOC, and you can use it to turn mortgage balances into HELOC, saving interest to buy more houses. And then you can also use it for renovation. You can use it for whatever you want. And you also get a triple play for your money. Okay. Now this is well, you get it blossoms to a huge life insurance tax free to your family or to the LLC or your trust, whichever one you are using. And then it's tax free retirement and savings if you want to use it later on when you want to kind of slow down and not invest, do a lot of work out there investing. You got all your houses and, of course, I guess real estate investors, they probably don't retire. They just keep investing in houses. And it helps you to build your real estate portfolio. And it saves you on your income taxes while your money is gaining interest. Now, you can use it to upgrade your homes so that you can increase the passive income, go up on your rent, whatever you want to do. Now, which one of these interests you the most to use for the real estate investing? What type of real estate investing do you do? And that will be something that we will get into when we're on the phone. And what you can do is I'll give you my number at the end, and you can give me a call, text me, whatever, and we can talk over the phone, or I can have you can talk with one of my assistants and see where you want to go from there. Now, what about the savings? If you've got money in the savings, which is better? Would it be better to leave it in the savings? Would it be better to put it in a cash value life insurance? Can you use that savings and put it into the cash value life insurance with the home equity line of credit? Would that be in a better situation? And for the bank savings account, you get low interest. It's taxable growth. It goes through probate. It's taxable to the children if you have quite a bit in there. And if the bank closes, then it's not necessarily going to be covered if it's over a certain amount. That's why a lot of people will take what they have in their bank account, if they got quite a bit of a lump sum in their bank account, and they'll put it in their cash value life insurance. That way, that money will transfer to their children automatically without them having to pay taxes on it. That's why a lot of people use the cash value life insurance, because it transfers to the family tax-free if something happens to them. So they pass on their legacy tax-free instead of going through probate and all that. All right. Now, with the cash value life insurance, you get a higher growth. It grows tax-free. And like I say, it passes on tax-free. It doesn't go through probate. And it's available anytime. You can access it anytime through loans. And then you can use it for real estate investment, use it for emergencies, use it for fighting cancer, using it to pay off your car, use it helps pay off your house early. Okay, now what about the home equity line of credit? It helps save money on the mortgage and pays off investments early. Now I'm going to show you later how much you can save just by taking some of your home equity line of credit. Now, when you when you do this home equity line of credit, I do not recommend that you use it to go on a vacation or you to go on here. What I recommend is you use it to pay down your regular mortgage. And I will show you later, if you do that, how much money you can save in interest by taking a home equity line of credit, putting a lump sum check into the cash value life insurance, and then taking that money and putting it toward the home uh, mortgage and paying that mortgage down faster. Now, like I say, you can use the home equity line of credit as your nest egg. Instead of keeping the money in the savings account, you keep your money in the home equity line of credit or the cash value line of credit. And you stockpile the money for the retirement, keep using it and save on taxes, use as a checking account to pay bills. Now that is a very important thing. When you use it, when you set up a checking account for your home equity line of credit, you dump all your money into the home equity line of credit. You may already know this, but you dump all of your money into the home equity line of credit. You don't pay any bills out of it until the end of the month. And what you do is you use your credit card or a credit card to pay all the bills for the month. And then at the end of the month, you pay off your credit card, and your interest on your home equity line of credit is based on your daily balance. So it helps bring that balance down quicker, and you help pay it off early. Now, how do you feel about the added advantages of stockpiling your money into a cash value life insurance and a HELOC checking account? Is this something that you would be interested in seeing or finding out more about? And I have a company that I work with that helps educate more about this home equity line of credits, what to look for. Make sure you don't have a variable rate, you know, and you can get a first lien home equity line of credit, or it's a great thing. Now, the cash value life insurance for real estate investors. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be using the tax code 101A, 72E, and 7702. Now, what we're basically doing is we're overfunding a, a life insurance contract and using the cash value as collateral to invest. And you can use it for a death benefit, for tax-free retirement. Now, what you want to do is look at this as a Roth IRA married to a life insurance policy. Okay. And that's how it grows. Now, you want to protect your LLC and add it as an asset to your books for the cash value life insurance. We are taking advantage of the tax code, and you're getting a minimum death benefit. I design it where you have a minimum death benefit with maximum cash value. Okay. And not everybody, you talk to some people about this, they won't know what you're talking about, and they won't know how to design it. And if you have somebody design it that doesn't know what they're doing, then it's going to turn out to be a problem. And it's like 100% portable with the cash value life insurance, and it's 100% creditor proof in most states, depending on which state you're in. And it does not go through probate. If something happens your the carrier will write you a check. Yeah, and you're probably wondering, well, you know, there was like $40 billion in life insurance that was paid out in 2020. 40 billion from life insurance companies. Now, you want to put this cash value insurance program on each partner to your LLC. It's called key person insurance. You have one on both partners, on however many partners you've got, and that way you get a lump sum tax-free check. If something happens to one, then there's a lump sum check that goes into the LLC that is tax-free. What would it look like for your LLC or for your loved one to get a check for 900,000, a million, a million and a half, or $8 million if something were to happen to you? Now, let's move on here. Okay, this helps protect from the falls of the stock market. It's not, whenever you have an IRA, 401k, you're going to lose money if the stock goes down. I've talked to some people that have lost 500 grand. I've talked to some that, I talked to one lady, she's had to go back to work. She lost like $900,000 in her pension fund. And this, like I say, it grows tax free, and zero is your hero. If the stock market goes down, uh, you don't lose. When it goes down below, but you gain, okay, and you have a cap and a floor. And what that means is the floor is zero. It won't go, you won't lose money. It stays, it resets every year so that whatever you gain, you keep. And you keep getting that compounded interest over and over every year. Now, how many people have you, do you know that have to go back to work because of they lost some of their money in their 401k or IRA? Um, do a Google search about the failure of the 401k and look for the Times Magazine article about time to retire the 401k. All right. Now, how can you use this to buy property? Okay. I know we mentioned this a little, but we're just going to go over it again. You can use it for buying, you can use it for rehabbing, you can use it for flipping, you can buying land and building what you want to, use it for adding rental properties, build a college fund for your children, no government rules. You can use it for down payments on investment properties and add 10 properties a year. Let's see here. And you can access it to pay off your mortgage sooner. You can use it to protect your assets, your estate, and pass it on to your legacy free, tax free. Use it for as your LLC's own bank. You get enough money in there. There's one fella, he's got enough money in his cash value life insurance. He'll go out and buy $300,000, or no, like a $2 or $3 million apartment complex, pay cash for it, rehab it, and then put it back on the market and make money off of it. Okay. You can use it for stockpiling your money, and you can access it anytime. You can use it to as your own personal bank and pay off your debts. This this is where you can keep your safety net or your money, your year, 2 years of income. to pay your bills, you can keep it in the life insurance policy, or you can keep it in the home equity line of credit and just keep paying off that bill, that mortgage. What a lot of people will do is if they've got a home equity line of credit that's like 200,000, 250,000, they'll only take out 100,000 and they'll use that 100,000 for buying more property, and they'll leave a portion of it in there so they can use that as their nest egg or their emergency fund. That way they've always got some type of protection in place. Now here's cash value life insurance is tax favored. There, you don't get taxed on insurance. That's the way it's been since they started the taxes. There's no tax on life insurance, and a lot of the people that are up on are in Washington. This is where they store their money. So they're not going to vote to be able to start having taxes on the cash value life insurance. All right. You can see how if you have some money transferring on to your family, if something happens to you, how, but between the income taxes, the estate taxes, and not only income, estate taxes, and state taxes, it's going to take a big chunk out of whatever you're passing on. So a lot of people are stockpiling their money into the cash value life insurance for this main purpose. And I'll share a little bit more about that later on, but I want to get to some other McDonald's. Ray, he used cash value life insurance to help build McDonald's. And here's some companies that use cash value life insurance: banks, credit unions, Apple, McDonald's, J.C. Penney. Senator John McCain used it for his bid for trying to go for the presidency, and David Walker. Here's some others. You can pause this if you want to, but here's a 28-year-old non-smoker. He puts in $150 a month. You know, yeah, you can put in $150 a month, get you a small life insurance policy, and have cash value. It'll build up. But this, using this as a real estate investment, you want to put in. Some people will put in $100,000 in a lump sum, and then a week later they'll go out and buy real estate with the using it as collateral. All right. Now here's more companies that use this cash value life insurance. There's a lot of companies here: General Electric, General Motors, Granite Publishing, International Paper. You can pause this here and Lee Anheuser-Busch, Nike, CSX, Bed Bath and Beyond, Pacific Gas and Electric, Walt Disney, Comcast, Avon, Office Depot, Starbucks. That's a lot of familiar. NetLife, Harley Davidson, McGraw-Hill. There's a lot of companies that use this. Okay, now banks use this too. This is what they do: is they put their money in a cash value life insurance. In Bank of America in 2019, 22 billion. Wells Fargo, 18 billion. JP Morgan, 11 billion. US Bank, 5 billion. In 2019, 3,800 banks owned 190 billion in life insurance. Now, here's over 2 billion of cash value went into cash value life insurance policies for people, business owners, and others just like you in 2019 alone. So are you kind of seeing why a lot of people are liking the cash value life insurance for real estate investment? With this being the case, do you think the advice some people are giving is good or questionable? You think they don't know what they don't know? A lot of people are telling, buy term and invest a different. There term insurance is great for what you want it for, but this is a life insurance policy that is different than term. It's more so of what uh, people are using to make money and to get out of debt. You can actually use it to get out of debt. Now, there's a Forbes article in 2017 that many people do not view life insurance as an essential and vital part of a retirement income plan. Ross, in Financial and Retirement Planner, he says that there are tremendous uses of life insurance in a retirement income plan because of the preferential tax treatment that the life insurance receives, you know, and okay, you can have your money in three different buckets. You can have a taxable account, you can have a tax deferred account, or you can have a tax free account. And what a lot of people do are they're dumping their money in a tax free account. And in the life and cash value life insurance, the government has no control over what you do with your money in the cash value life insurance. That's why a lot of people are using it. Okay, I'm going to exit out of here. Now, what I want to do is I want to share with you my screen, and I want to share with you my screen about how you can use life or the cash value life insurance and the home equity line of credit. Okay, let me make sure it's sharing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now this is a friend of mine. He has a house, and or if you have a real estate investment, you got a one that's $300,000. Then you got $300,000. If your interest rate is like 5.7, I know it's 7.9, but this is or 7 point whatever. But this is what his is, and it's for 30 years. He's paying $1,796 a month, and he and his wife, they make about 12,500 a month. Okay, and their expenses are like $7,000 a month. So you go down here, and we'll see how much he's going to save by taking out a lump sum check from for a home equity line of credit. All right. Now, if he takes out a home equity line of credit of about $75,000, he will pay it off his home in 5.3 years if he does it the way we set it up with the life insurance and the home equity line of credit. So his original interest was $346,820. And the new interest, paying it off with the home equity line of credit, would be 50,000. So he's saving a total in interest of 296,000. Now I know that these numbers, you're not going to be able to count on these numbers. These numbers are you can't guarantee them, but it's approximate, right? And then, yeah, 75, and he's paying about, and even um, if you pay 13 or more or whatever percent interest, if you're paying and you set it up where you're checking, all of your money goes into the checking account that is connected to your HELOC loan, then it's going to pay it down faster, even though the interest rate is higher, because you're only paying the interest rate on the daily instead of paying all the interest to the bank up front, like a regular mortgage. Okay. Now, um, I want to share with you some of the numbers. Okay, we're just, oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. All right, now you can put in, say you want to put in $50,000 a year. You put in the $50,000 a year, and then you got an amount of cash value over here, 41,000. So you're actually you're going to be getting a death penalty or a death benefit of 1,756,000 and something, and that's going to run about $8,754 a year. So you're going to have approximately about 41,000 in cash value. So you can use that cash value to you can use that cash value to invest in real estate. You can use it to pay off your car. You can use it for whatever you want. You can use it for doing a rehab on your house and raising your rent, whatever you want to do. Okay. And I set this one up to where he paid $50,000 a year. You can do it in a monthly payment if you want to equal the 50. You can pay it in a lump sum, however you want to do it. And the good part of the best part about this is, if for some reason you can't pay it one month, you don't have to pay the monthly fee, or you can just pay less to keep it from lapsing. That's what a lot of people like about this, is it's so versatile. It is versatile, but it's a little bit more risky than some of the other ones. But a lot of people like this because it's more versatile. They have more flexibility with it. You can even pay in more than the $50,000 if you want to, uh, in the year. And let's see, here's one that I set up where they paid in $100,000 for 5 years, and then they paid $20,000 for 4 years. And um, you can, like I say, you can set it up any way you want to, and you'll notice that uh, with this $100,000, they've got $82,000 in cash value. Well, if you dump that $100,000 all in that cash value, life insurance, then you can use that to buy real estate here. All right. And that's about 83%. That's about 83% going to the cash value. So a lot of folks like that. All right. Now, so this is just some of the numbers. Of course, each person is going to be different. Everybody's going to have different plans. Some people are going to have money in an IRA. Some people are going to have money in um, a savings account, wherever. But uh, what I would recommend, if you got money in a savings account, it's basically a lot of them, they're not making very good interest and they're not working for you. And there'd be two reasons to move it from a savings account to a life insurance. One, well, three. One is it's not making as much interest. Two, I mean, you can access the money in the cash value life insurance anytime you want to. And it's going to blossom into a death benefit. And it won't go through probate if you got $100,000 in the savings account, it's going to go through probate and uh, the expenses and all that. It's just so much easier to stockpile all your money into a cash value life insurance so that it passes on. And now I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay. Now I know I have gone over quite a bit of stuff with this video, and I was just doing this to get this out here really quick. Okay, and I will fix this. I'll get it edited and everything like that later. But I just wanted to get this done so I could share it with some of the folks and they could see what the possibilities are for using the cash value life insurance and using it for other things. But anyway, uh, subscribe to the channel, click on the button and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos that I have on there, and you can see the one on there about paying off my car and having a life insurance policy. There's also one about the 13 benefits of the cash value life insurance that will explain a little bit more. But anyway, thanks for watching. Shoot me a text or an email. I will put an email uh, in the thing. Oh, and the phone number is 615 319 4139. The number again is 615 319 4139. Look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.